Hey everyone, Chuck Dirt here, and today I'll be showing you some lineups, droning tips, and recons for the map Ascent. I've been playing Sova since the Valorant beta, and I've reached Immortal the past 2 acts, so I have some knowledge about playing this agent in higher ranks. With that being said, I hope you liked the video, and I know you'll learn something. Enjoy! The first thing I'll show you is a double shock dart that you can throw at the beginning of the round to hopefully get some splash damage in B holes or maybe a couple of kills. You line up the letter A with a lamp like this and do a double bounce full charge. For the next one, you just aim to the left of the island on this banner and do a no charge. You can of course also just stand on sight and bounce it in the window frame like this. The same spot can be hit from stairs if you just aim somewhere around here with full charge and 2 bounces. Over on A site, you can easily kill a guy planting Jenny by doing a full charge 1 bounce like this. When droning close to enemies, I recommend you try to be at least 2 angles away from them. That way you can quickly cancel if you see them pushing. Also, you can wallbang every corner in Valorant. Now for a double shock dart on short that lands me a lot of free kills, just stay in this corner and line up the right mouse icon like this and do a full charge. For the next arrow, just aim a bit lower until the tip of the shock dart icon lines up with this line on the wall, then do a 2-bar. There's no need to peek mid if you want to reveal it. You can hit most of mid by just standing behind this box. If you want to get a Recon arrow a bit closer or into market, I recommend you jump shoot it like this. That way you're not as exposed to an op holding your angle. If you're tired of getting wallbanged like this, you should know there's a way to counter it when on attacker's side. Just get in this corner and aim in this opening. Do a 1 bounce full charge and get out your Guardian, Sheriff, Odin or Operator. Enjoy. The same arrow is actually quite useful if the enemy team plays a close angle in B main. You can pre-fire or even wallbang them before they have a chance to react. When wallbanging this wall or most walls in Valorant, remember to do so straight on. If you do it at an angle, you will deal less damage and might not kill your opponent. This next arrow is quite strong when people are rotating from A to B, or in general if the enemy team is playing way back in spawn. With this arrow you reveal both sides of the wall and can easily wallbang people running past spawn. If you ever find yourself on defense rotating towards A site and you want to check short, you can actually do so by aiming at this little gap through the wall and into short. I usually do this if people either call someone pushing it or if we have no information on short whatsoever. This next one is a running shock dart that is especially useful if the time is running out and you want to stop a plant, or if you know they're on site and you want to do some splash damage. Just run close to this wall and aim at this metal thing while jumping and doing a 1-bar 1 bounce. It's gonna hit default every time. A good and easy to remember recon arrow is to just shoot at this tree up here. You're gonna reveal most of the bomb site, including this poor guy standing here. A fun exercise to do in game is to mark somewhere you want to hit, then to line up your crosshair with a ping. With a little practice and luck you can hit short like me without having a lineup. I've showed this lineup before, but it's worth mentioning again. This one is super useful if the enemy team smokes you off when taking B site. Just line up your crosshair under this dark line on the brick wall and do a 1 bounce full charge. When droning window on B site, you can actually just hold W and stuck yourself into this window frame. That way you can spot B main for the entire drone duration. If you ever want to drone from backside on B, either after plant or while defending, this is how I would do it. Get height by first hovering over this box, then make your way to the rooftop. Now you have a nice view of the entire spawn entrance and outside of market. A cool lineup to wallbang or get information from back here is to line yourself up so that you can't see the stairs. Then aim as shown and do a 1 bounce 2 bars of charge. You can now spot boathouse and people standing inside market. I love to use the drone in mid to gather info. If you stand back here, you can actually gain really nice height by first hovering over this wall and then bouncing off the balcony. This is a comparison where I don't use the wall for height. I now hold down space, but I get no altitude whatsoever. This right here is a common spot where people hide from short. If mid is smoked off, I allow myself to get a little aggressive and I try to get a recon arrow up high. Using it on this billboard gives you information on both mid link and mid. This guy is dead. In the same scenario, if you want to get information on short and mid, it's usually better to just throw the arrow over their heads. If you full charge it, you usually get a tick off before they destroy it. You might have seen Average Jonas showcase this one. The idea is to get an arrow out mid when it's smoked off for information or to get some easy kills through the smoke. Just stand here and do a full charge with 2 bounces. Another variation is to just stand in the opening here and do a 1 bounce full charge while aiming somewhere in this area. A general rule on Ascent is to just get your recon arrows up high. There are a lot of places to choose from and you shouldn't shoot the same arrows over and over. Remember that these thin walls in mid are your friends as a Sova main. Now over to my favorite double shock dart. This arrow has given me a lot of kills, both triple kills and double kills. It's really deadly because this spot is a spot where people either go for the orb, they slow push, or like Brimstone here, just peaks the angle. As defense, you get into this corner on heaven and aim between the railings like this. From here, you shoot a 2-bar charge. For the next one, you lower your aim until the left diamond lines up with this thing. Then you do a 1-bar charge. In succession, they will look like this. Alright, that's it for this video. I really hope you learned something, and of course there are tons of more lineups on this map, but I wanted to cover some of the lesser known tips and tricks on Ascent. So please comment down below what map you want me to do next, and remember to subscribe if you like this kind of content. Thanks for watching.